Yo. Hmm. Yo, what up with it? What up with it? Yeah, you already know, man. If you know, you know. Scarface Gamble, you know what I'm saying? Whoop de whoop. Welcome to the channel. You know what I'm saying? For those that's new, you know what I mean? If you're not new, then you know what up with it. You know, we're gonna get to the business of the things. We're gonna get to the business of the matters, you know what I'm saying? That's at hand right now. So the first thing is right, we gotta talk about the back history of all of this stuff that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's leading up to everything that's going on. So, you know, first and foremost, state property. You know what I mean? They always had the city kind of like always in a frenzy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was respecting them. You know, they was respecting how they was moving. Long story short, uh, Beans catches case, they go through the shift that they go through, then Rockefeller break up, Jay-Z do what he do. And I'm gonna touch up on that too. But Rockefeller break up, Dame Dash, Jay go their separate ways, everybody go their separate ways, and then you know, everybody just in a like in a frenzy, they don't know which way to go, whatever the case may be. You know, O still doing his thing, Beans doing his thing, you know, he feeling how he feeling or whatever. But you know, you fast forward a little bit or whatever. You got the DVD era, the crack era, the DVD era, and all that. When they used to do the DVDs and all of that, the Jones on 52nd Street. You got you got NH and all of them, and Meat, Dollar, Reed Dollars, Cass, and all them dudes. You know what I'm saying, doing anything. But you know, Meat, O put Meek on. Long story short, you know what I'm saying. Meek blow up, he do his thing. Respect to it, respectfully. But I guess at some point in time, I guess like Meek kind of like turned on O or whatever the case may be. So it's like now he feels some type of way about it. So now he going at him. But come to find out, you know, basically Freeway and Charlie Mack, according to what the brother Oskino was saying or whatever, basically stole money from him. So you know he grinding them balls up. Then he going at Chris and Neef and all of them because you know they man that got smoked. They man that got smoked like they chilling with the boy that smoked him. So it's like you know all that happened or whatever the case may be. So he put the boy name up in it. Brother Shady get mad about that. So now he grinding Oskino up. So Oskino come at his neck, say to him basically like, yo, you this, that, and the fourth. Yo, what's happening? What's happening? Saying you a rat, whatever the case may be. This is what he's saying. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, yeah. But yeah, though, basically, like, you know, Oskino basically like, yeah, you a rat. Why ain't you doing something to the main man that's out here that done smoked your brother and you know? Now I ain't saying nobody's a rat. Know what I mean, I'm saying what. Thank you. Appreciate you, Yaya. A 2X Bochi. I'm not saying anybody's a rat. I ain't see no paperwork on nobody, so I'm not calling nobody a rat. I want to clarify that because you don't call nobody a Emmy. No problem. No problem, Emmy. You don't call nobody a rat with no paperwork. That's not how you move, in my opinion. But you know, different. He connected. He plugged in with different things. So if he's saying it, he knows something that others may not know. Uh, Beaky 707, bro. What's up with you in this gang shit, bro? Um, Let me ask you something. Miss Beaky 707, what you what you want to know about being as though that you asking me what's up with gang? Why you what you want to know about it? Because you asking me about it, so it's obvious that you either one curious about it or two you hating. So which one is it? But anyway, like I was saying, long story short, it's like I understand you don't call nobody no rat with no paperwork. That's not what you do. But long story short, he say what he say. Shady Black get mad because he's speaking about his brother. So he going at him. And so I'll go back at him and they've been going back and forth with each other. And I guess just recently, Johnny Black got apparently was on a call with somebody like disrespecting whatever the case may be. And so now Oskino going Oskino going at Johnny Mac too. Now this is my perspective on all of this. I'm not I'm not taking nobody's side with nothing. Okay, okay. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, brother Beaky. I've always been on gang time though. It ain't nothing new. Ever since I was a young boy, I've been on gang time. But you know, blood was introduced to me a little bit later. But I've been on it now for 17 years with this blood thing. But anyways, right? This is my perspective on what I think about all of this. I think that, and I'm gonna start with Shady Black first. Yeah, I definitely don't know who you are, bro. But I don't know who you are. Who are you? Who are you? Cause I don't know you. Where you from and what's your name? Yeah, but like yeah, though, like so basically, I look at it like I'm speaking on Shady first. I think that he hurt. Okay, I think that he hurt because his brother died. So he feel like nobody should be speaking on my brother when he dead. You know what I'm saying? And it's like he got all rights to feel that way. At the same time, I just think that he should have he should have he should have assessed the whole situation first and foremost before he just went at Oskino about that. Cause it's like to me, looking at it, it's like okay, Oskino, in my opinion, is a little wrong because he was using that situation. He was using that situation to make other people look bad. But at the same time, he was defending him. So it's kind of like, all right, like, yeah, you ain't wrong for defending him, but it's like you kind of a little wrong for using that as a way to try to make people look bad. But like from Shady's perspective, like I could see why he would say that. Why he feeling what he feeling. You know what I'm saying? Now, on the flip side of it, is like if Shady and Oskino was cool like that, they should have. Shady should have came to Oskino differently instead of grinding him up and talking crazy about his kid. Because that's not. You ain't supposed to be doing no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's not what you do. Like, comment, subscribe, share to the channel. But when you talking about dead people, feelings start getting involved and people start responding a certain type of way. So it's like you gotta. It's like people gotta be careful when they say certain things like that, especially from a street perspective. Like it's like nah, like that it'll go left. But but hey Beaky 707, what part of 54th Street you from, bro? Cause I really don't know you, bro. Like you would have to tell me like your name or something, DM me or something, cause I don't remember no Beaky, honestly. But and I ain't trying to say be disrespectful or nothing. Like I don't know you. I would have to see your face in order to know you. But yeah though, like as you know, as far as yeah, no, I don't no, you good, bro. Like I ain't even tripping about it. I've been blood for a long time. I've been on gang for a long time. Just because you don't know about it, that don't mean that I wasn't on it. I've been on it. I've been on gang time since I was a kid. That's neither here nor there though. But uh as far as Oskino, understand where he coming from too. It's like, damn, I'm sitting here defending your brother, and you sitting here and you talking crazy to me after I'm defending your brother for real. Even though I'm using it the way that I'm using it, I'm still defending your brother. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Leonardo DiCaprio, what's happening? What up with it? But yeah, though, like I can understand from old perspective. Like if I'm defending your brother, why you coming at me, going crazy at me when you know the person that smoked your brother and you went and he out here? And then it's like at the same time, my enemies is hanging with the nigga that smoked your brother. And it's like, damn, from a street perspective, it's like, damn, if if you did something to my man, it's only right that I'm gonna go get back. And it's like for Chris and Neef, like honestly, I understand where O coming from. I respect where he coming from, and he's not wrong for saying what he's saying. I just think that it's a little touchy for him to be like speaking the way that he's speaking. He's kind of being harsh and not being empathetic about the brother losing his brother. But you wasn't off the porch yet to know me because you was a youngin' when I was on getting money in your hood. All right, okay, bro. All right, okay, all right, right, all right. Um, yeah, though. Right, exactly, Leonardo DiCaprio. But my thing is this: from O's perspective, from old perspective, right, in the street perspective, it's like, damn, why you mad at me when the niggas that did what they did, when the niggas that did what they did is right here and you can go get straight directly at them live and direct. And then it's like on top of it, it's like I showed you love when you was in prison. It's like it don't it don't add up to me that that you coming at me being disrespectful towards me or whatever the case may be. And I'm the one that's defending you and holding you down. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't it's like at the end of the day, with that, in my opinion, and it's a touchy joint, this is my opinion on it. As a matter of fact, hold on, let me get back into the other part of this too, real quick. Now, Johnny with the Johnny Mac situation. With the Johnny Mac situation, I'm Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh shoot. This my thing. This is my thing. with the Johnny Mac situation is like how you on the phone letting somebody you talking to somebody else about somebody in Philly saying you don't fuck with bull whoop whoop y'all going through something and it's like damn, even if you is going through something, that's not something that you supposed to be on the phone saying. So it's saying and then getting exposed for saying it. And it's like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna speak about that too though. But I see why O is upset about that. And you know, it's like I had like a little light situation with Johnny Mac. And it's not even really nothing major. It's just more so like it's about for me, I'm looking at it as like I did something with like you know, I was an Uber driver, whatever. I was an Uber driver, whatever the case may be. I was driving and I was performing, driving somebody around or whatever. And it's like, you know, he posted that joint. He posted that joint to his page. And you know, it, it's like if you posting something to somebody's page and somebody reach out to you and say, yo, I don't even ask you, I ain't even asking for no money or none of that. Yo, bro, let me tell you something, bro. I don't really want to say what I know on this internet about shit like that. But it's like for anybody to say that they was running on the corner of Ray Street at the Ray Street Deli and running Udall Street since the saddle was open, and you know that and you sure that the saddle was been gone or whatever, it's only gonna be a selective set of people that's from over there that's running that. And it's like for me, for you to sit here and say that you was running Udall Street is like, nah, bro. I know the people that was running Udall Street, bro. Like, I know the people. Like, yo, listen, bro. My name's Scarface Gamble on Instagram, bro. Like, if you want to talk to me, bro, you can DM me, bro. Like, and if you know me, being as though that you saying that you know me and you speaking about certain things in the hood, you know who my family is. So it ain't hard to find me. Like, if you want to pull up and talk with me on some one-on-one shit. But like, as far as like with Charlie with Johnny Mac or whatever, like my situation with him was you know, no, it ain't. If he the thing a Leonardo DiCaprio, the things that the brother is saying, I know for a fact that he's from around my neighborhood. I just don't know who he is because he's not letting it be known who he is. You know what I'm saying? I know he's definitely from around the neighborhood. But basically like with Johnny Mac, it's like, damn, I ain't asking for nothing. I just asked him to tag me in the post, being as though that it was my joint or make me a collaborator on that joint or something. And you know, he ain't do nothing. He ain't respond back or none of that. Mind you, I done got the man like almost like 40,000 views or whatever. So it's like I'm saying in my mind, I'm like, if you yeah, yeah. But anyways, this is my opinion on the whole thing overall. Number one, you'll like, comment, and subscribe and share to the channel if you haven't already done so. Um, the first thing I think that if Freeway and Charlie Mack did what they did to Oskino and burned him out of his bread, that's out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? And I think that I think that they need to correct that and get that man his money. You know what I mean? That's kind of a little foul on they end if they did that. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm saying if because I don't know I didn't see anything to be able to say, well, this is what it is. And I don't be wanting to just be saying stuff and throwing people under the bus and blaming people for stuff if that's not accurate. You know what I'm saying? But on a different note, as far as like with yeah, but if anything, like my thing is like when it comes to the Oskino and Shady situation, my thing is I don't know whether or not dude told or not, because I ain't see no paperwork. But then it's like you got all of these different things that's saying that he told all up on the internet and all of that. And it's like then you got other respected people that's in the street saying that he told AR Ab saying that he told whatever the case may be. And it's like, damn, I know that when I came up, it was you don't call nobody a rat without no proof to be able to back up what it is that you're doing. Leonardo DiCaprio has just donated $45. I'm just trying to figure out where that money at because I ain't see it. I ain't see it. It ain't come to me. You can cash at me, man. You can cash at me, man. Just DM me at Scarface Gamble on Instagram, and and if you want to donate money, I'll tell you what to do from there. But like, yeah, though, man, like it's as far as with that situation, like I can't say that man. Okay, I'm gonna check into it. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look right into it. It's appreciated too, Leonardo DiCaprio. Appreciate you. Thank you. But I look at it like this, man. I'm not gonna say that the man Shady Black is a rat. I don't know. I ain't see. I didn't see no paperwork on that man. I know the propaganda that's on the internet and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Oskino called him a rat though, so and even showing all different types of paperwork on it. There's a lot of people though that's in the neighborhoods, in different neighborhoods in Philly that they call rat. You know what I'm saying? But like, it ain't for me to be calling nobody no rat because that's not what you do. Especially when I ain't read no paperwork to be like, yeah, he a rat or he not a rat. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of I might repost shit and all types of stuff, but I'm personally not calling nobody a rat with no paperwork. That's just not what you do. Um on a different note though, right? As far as like with Johnny Black, it's like I think that's kind of a little wild that you on the joint like that and you talking crazy about this man. It's like, all right, you don't fuck with him, all right, cool. But like when you got a whole recording saying that and all of that, and it's like that shit is kind of wild. But like speaking about recordings, it's like I don't understand why all of these dudes just keep constantly recording everybody like and doing like that's female stuff. Like yo, like you can't even have like that's cop stuff for real, for real. Like how you like whoever sent that to Oskino is out of pocket for real, for real. Cause it's like nigga, you might as well be putting a wire on. It's like what you like why is you recording the conversations? That's the stuff that cops do. They put the wires on and they record their conversations or whatever the case may be. Not calling nobody a rat, but I'm just saying like that's just kind of suspect, bruh. That you doing shit like that. But like yeah though, man, like When you know, man. I say it like this, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share to the channel, man. And I'ma say to you, man, like it's a lot of stuff that's going on, especially in Philly right now. Me personally, a lot of it I don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? I think that like if they really got a problem like that, like they getting paid off or whatever the case may be, they making content. I respect it, but it's like certain things you just don't put on the internet. Like that man brother died. You talking about that man brother, that man's son, talking about letting him burn and all of that. Like that's kind of a little wild, man. Like so it's kind of like it ain't no way that you can really kind of get back from that type situation. You know what I'm saying? You can't you can't really get back from that, man. And when you start talking crazy like that, man. But like, yo, like, comment, subscribe, man. Share to the channel. Yo, I'ma just say, man, like me personally, I look at it like this. If I my overall synopsis of it is this. If I know you my man, you cool with me, and we family, I'm not I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be talking crazy to you on the internet. That's not what you do. Me personally, if I got an issue and I know you, I'm gonna pull up on you. Yo, what's up? Woo, woo, woo. What's the problem is why we got problems? How can we fix that? Woo, 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 woo. Especially if I'm cool with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, damn, where I feel like Shady Black kind of went wrong at is by grinding O up the way that he did instead of going pulling him to the side and having a conversation with him like on some face to face type shit, especially when they supposed to be cool with each other. You know what I'm saying? And then talking about his son, that was kind of like a bad John. Like that wasn't something that he was supposed to do because it's kind of like that's foul for real, for real. But it's not for me to pass judgment or judge that man for what he did. No, at the end of the day, I might look at it and think something, but it's like I don't know that man to be like, well, he this, he that, he this, he that. Nah, that's not that. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as O, where I feel like Oskino went wrong at, I feel like he went wrong by using his brother as a bargaining chip to grind these niggas up because he mad at them niggas. You know what I'm saying? I think that you could have mentioned LA, but you should have went about it a little bit differently as opposed to just using it like the the way that they used it. But it's like you can't really be mad at O because he's telling the truth. He ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be mad at the nigga. You gotta respect it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as like Johnny Mac, I don't know the man, so I don't really got too much bad to say about him. I just think that like you ain't supposed to be getting caught on the wiretap talking crazy about a man. Like that's just not the fact. Like the fact that you got caught and you ain't even know that you was on a wiretap speaks a lot. You know what I mean? Me personally, at the same time, it's like I respect it if long as he's standing on what he's saying, I respect it. Even if he don't didn't want it to be exposed, long as he stand on it, that's all that matters. Cause standing on what you're saying is everything, especially as a man. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, overall, it is what it is. I think from a Philly perspective, we need to we need to come together more and build Philly up more. You know what I'm saying? If that's what it's going to be, instead of constantly hating on each other. You know what I mean? And learn how to be able to have conversations with each other as men without it going left all the time. somebody being extra. Nah, just talk as men type vibe. Um, as far as me though, as far as like, and I'm gonna speak about something else. Now I'm gonna speak about Bloods, Crips, and all of that. As far as the blood situation, it's like I've been a blood for 17 years. You understand what I'm saying? 17. I blood in the streets. I blood in prison. It ain't it ain't one of them, oh, I'm just blood in jail, came home and stopped being blood. No. I've been doing this blood thing for a while. And before I was doing this blood thing, I put together an organization. Before 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 I even was doing blood, when I was on the streets. So it's like I've always been on gang time. But in any event, I say all of that to basically say this. When you out here in these streets and you doing what you doing, you gotta know who you dealing with. And the reality of it is I've been doing what I've been doing since day one. But at the same time, I need you to understand too, I got a street etiquette, street principles. So the way that I conduct and carry myself, I'm going to conduct and carry myself right, regardless, regardless if I'm gang banging or not. See, it's like this. Number one, if I got drama with you and it's a problem, I'm not gonna be the type of dude that's gonna be on the internet doing all that. Cause when I came up, it wasn't no internet stuff. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't none of that. Number two, you don't call nobody no rat if you ain't got no paperwork. That's just what you don't do. You don't call nobody no rat without no paperwork. And it's like, for me, I'm never gonna do that because that's not what you do. Like, and if I do be like, yo, somebody's a rat, you gonna hear me say it like this. Yeah, I heard he a rat, but I don't know if he told or not because I ain't see the paperwork on it. And it's like that's the respectable way to go about it. For real, if we gonna keep it all the way official, you shouldn't even be talking about it, period, if you don't know if the nigga a rat or not, period. But if you is gonna speak about it, that's the way that you go about speaking about hearing that somebody is a rat or speaking about people that's ratting. Oh yeah, I heard he was a rat, but I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not because I ain't see the paperwork. And that's how you keep it all the way real and keep your hands clean. You know what I'm saying? In the streets, you move off of facts. Facts and intuition. You don't move off no, oh, because this person said it, you running with it. Like, nah, that's not what you do. But at the same time, at the same time, it's kind of hard. Like when somebody calling you a rat, it's kind of hard for you to get up out of that type of situation because it'd be like, damn, even if you got paperwork, it ain't even gonna really make a difference because once somebody tarnish your name like that, it's like, it's like what you really gonna do? Like, yo, for real, you gotta punch on somebody about stuff like that. Like you can't just, especially if you not a rat. Now, if you a rat, it's like even if you punch on somebody, it ain't gonna make a difference because you told. If you told, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, though, man, like I just think that people need to be focused on their money, is what it boils down to. Focus on your money, stay out the way, get to it, and live your life. You know what I'm saying? Me, I don't get into all of that extra stuff, man. Like, I care if people told or not, but I don't care if you told. Because the reality of it is, and this is me speaking, the store, if you go to a corner store, a poppy store, they ain't gonna discriminate against you because you're a rat. They gonna take your motherfucking money. They gonna do business with you because they want your money. They don't care about none of that. You go to a hospital ain't gonna discriminate against you. They gonna give you service because that's part of their job to do so. You know what I'm saying? A police officer, he ain't gonna not give you service because you told. In fact, they might even help you more because you told. But the point is this. Yeah, I'm a street dude, whatever, and I don't condone people telling the snitching and none of that. Like, I don't, that's not that. I don't condone it. But I'm old enough to understand that it's overrated. The telling stuff is overrated. People tell every day. Every day somebody's telling about something. But if you know, you know, man. I'm out. Peace and blessings to y'all.